Hello, everyone. Today I will talk about my concept of the ideal English teacher. Let's start by mentioning that all teachers must have these generic skills like effective communication, also um, engagement abilities, and of course, classroom management. But in order to become the ideal English teacher, we must go deeper and develop other set of skills like social skills, knowing about biopedagogy, promote learning autonomy, know about the most recent learning approaches and techniques, also being able to reflect on themselves and also be up to date and in constant education and training. The first thing that I mentioned was social skills because, as also I mentioned in my written essay, imagine a teacher that is not able to connect or communicate with the students in a personal way, right? We won't have a chance to get these students' attention, to be empathetic with them, to build a respectful environment, or maybe just interact with them. So, mainly social skills are something that an ideal teacher must have. Um, the second thing I mentioned is biopedagogy that actually promotes learning from respect, love, and caring, right? This is actually helps students to develop these interpersonal skills and human skills, right? So they can learn from each other and well, just be a community, you know, have these community skills and human skills within the classroom that definitely will help us as teachers and will help my ideal English teacher to, I don't know, promote the best environment in the classroom. The next part I wanted to talk about it is helping develop autonomy in our students, as it is known, and also by the text that was shared with us for this unit. Um, Autonomy is really important because exposure to natural English and authentic English, it is really, or it is something that will impact a lot in learning, in English learning in our students. So, an ideal English teacher definitely must promote autonomy in students. It will be great that our students just go outside the classroom and decide spontaneously just by themselves without no one telling them to do. Just go and listen to a song in English and being interested in translator, and not just translated, but knowing what it says, following the words, also, I don't know, like watching movies or their favorite sitcom in English, right? I mean, that's something that has been proven as the text that was proposed for this unit mentions. This will expose them to authentic and natural English and will help them greatly to learn. And of course, I mean, this will be awesome that an ideal English teacher know how to do promotion of autonomy. The next part I would like to mention, and it is actually really important that an ideal teacher knows the most recent and innovative techniques and approaches to teach English. I pointed out in my essay that technological resources, it is something that an ideal teacher must implement, if possible, during the whole class, because I mean that will, besides promoting learning, motivation, engagement, it is going to help students see English not just as another technical requirement or just as another thing that you have to do to pass school, you know. And at the end, or finally, I would like to mention that an ideal teacher also must be open to self evaluation. Self evaluation is something that will help this ideal teacher to improve day by day, not to get stuck towards new techniques and innovative approaches that may just come up one day. And also, this ideal teacher must be under constant training. So, as I mentioned, it is always up to date towards these new methods or techniques that may come up. So, as a conclusion, I would like to say that my ideal teacher must be holistic, meaning that it must integrate a set of human skills and pedagogical skills in order to help students thrive in their learning process.